Now, after you multiply this answer, divide this 65 by this times this, you get this. Your C8, which is 6,000 times 0.88, you have this. Then what you now do, you do the sum up of everything. You call it sum. But always put in equals to in your word. Because in a case, you see, and then just write equals to in everything you are doing. You are going to write sum. Which sum are you going to write? That is from where? Your 17 to 19. C17 to C19. You need to be able to tell us that. Sum everything together. What?
Apostrophe C17.
This one,
No, after C17.
double colon.
Okay, that is sign of what?
Yeah, that is sign of plus. Mean that you are adding everything together. It's just a double colon. C17 to C19. Have you seen it now? Then you are going to add everything together. When you add everything together, you are going to have a sum up of one number here that we just be able to fast, so that we can be able to fast. We just sum everything up. Then we have 18158.66. Then when you are done here, after you get the sum from this to there, the next thing is for you to add your waste according to your argument. According to your argument, you need to add. What are you going to add? You are going to add your waste. That is, at least your waste is 5%. If you are having 5% of this particular materials now, that will be, see, where are you here now? Where is this answer? You need to trace it to your column. Column 20. Column 20, that will be C20 times 0.05. If you multiply that, you'll be having 90.53. Are you getting this now? Then after you look for the waste, you need to add this particular one together, these two. You need to add it together. Then what you just write again, sum. That is your basic cost of concrete now. Your basic cost of concrete, you need to add it together. This one is your D. Your basic cost of concrete, you are going to write sum. This is the total number for concrete. This is the waste. Then is these two you are going to add together to get the final answer for your concrete. Because this is the answer before. This is your waste you are adding. Then add the two together. That will give you your C20 ratio C21. Then add it together. You are going to be having 19066.59. Are you getting this now? That is just the end of your concrete. You are done with your concrete like that. The next one here now is that leave one space when you are done. This is end of concrete now. I'm done with the materials. We call it materials. This is the end of the material. Inside the materials for concrete, you'll see your cement, your sand, and your aggregates. Now your E now. Let us leave one space again. You will now go to your labor. After materials intending, you move to the laborer work. Now the laborer work here now, E. You have the labor cost per day is collecting 1,000. That is unskilled. Skilled margin cost per day 2.5. That is your skilled. Then you also have missing output. You just say cost of missing. Cost of missing. What is your cost of missing that you have here? What is your cost of missing? You assume that there is unskilled that is doing that particular work. How much is your skilled? 1,000 baht. That will be C5 times. How many unskilled do we have for that missing? They are using 8 laborers. Close the bracket for this one. Times the output. Which is output here now? There are some that use output of 1.05. In time, normally it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But here we are using our output of 1.05.
Is it given?
It's constant. They will not give you anything. Divided by C. Divided by C. What is your C? Where are you? Missing bar? C what? C9. That is all for that. The same way to your F. Cost of. What is your cost of wheeling? Your cost of wheeling will be C.
What's wheeling?
Wheeling, those people that is going to carry it. With wheelbarrow.
Okay, wheeling.
Yes,
Okay.
wheelbarrow now. Now your wheeling now, what do you have there? C5, the laborer times, if you are still using skilled, unskilled the same thing times, what do you have there? How many number do we have? 5 laborers times 5 times 1.05 divided by, hope the camera can show it clearly. Are you sure? Now divided by under willing, I'm under C10. Have you seen this now? EFG, if you move to G now, your cost of placing. If you look at the placing very well, they are talking about skewed. Then you will not use labor again, you will not use C5 again, you move to skewed margin. That will be your C6 times, how many do you have for your scale? 2 times your constant output is 1.05 divided by C11. Because under here now, placing is 11. Have you seen it down? Then you do that same procedure. If you multiply C5 times 8, first multiply. What is your C5? 1000 times 5 times 8 times 1.05. Then when you are done with your answer, then divide it by your C9, which is 5. Then you get your answer. You are going to get this one answer as 1680.00. You are going to get this 1166.67. The same procedure, 1166.67. Then that is all. What we just do is that leave one space too as well, then go to your summary. Don't forget, always put equals to in everything you are doing. Always put equals to in everything you are doing. Have you seen it now? EFGH. Then first leave your one line. After leaving the one line, just go to your summary. Write your summary here. You are done. What is your summary? What are you going to write there? You are going to have your EFGH. The first summary, what do you have here? Your materials. What is your materials? The total of your material, the cost of concrete. What do you have there? What is your material? See what? C22. Total cost, you have 190,066.59. Please make sure the camera is showing there. EFGH. Is it showing there? Now there for the other one here now, EFGH. You will not write I and O. In estimating or in bill of quantities there, we don't used to use 2 alphabets in booking. We don't used to use I and O. Please note of that. Instead of EFGH, don't write, it's supposed to be I, don't write I, move to J. You don't used to write I and O. Please note that. Your J, what is your J? You're missing. Here is your K. Your K is your what? Your willing. We want to combine all these things together. You know, all these 3 are laborers' work. Okay. And what is your IJK, what is your LE? Your willing. Your placing now. Then you'll be bringing the answer. This one is C24, C26. You'll be locating that C24, C26, C28. Then you add everything together. Here is 1680.00. 1166.67, 1166.67. Then after bringing all these things together, you need to sum them up. You just write sum from where? Ratio. Where is it coming from, self? Put ratio. Sum, what is coming from? It's coming from 31. C31 ratio to what? C34. Add them together. When you add them together, you are going to have 23,079.93 if you add them together. Then after you add all these things together, what are you going to have? You are going to add your overhead profits. To just add according to tending. When you are there, you are going to add overhead and profits. How many percent? They'll say 30%. That will just be, what do you have here? See what? 35, C35 times is 0.30. Then when you multiply, you're going to have 6923.98. Have you seen it now? Then when you have this at the end of the day, then you write your final answer. Gross rate 1:2:4 concrete per meter cube. What is not the final answer now? The same way, I'm about to finish now. This is the final answer here. This is the overhead profits. I need to add these two together. That will be sum. What do you have here? C35 ratio C36. I need to sum the two together. Then if I sum them up, I'm going to have, don't forget, all your word always put equals to at the end. 00391. Then don't forget, always add equals to in everything you are doing. Equals to in everything that is there. Equals to. That is the end of this particular solving. You can see that.